Hang on. Oh no. I think we're back. Ah, sorry about that. Oh, you there, guys?
I can hear you.
I can hear you. But can the people hear? Okay, if you can hear me, I've just said the word "to." What word did I just say? Just watching the chat window. Come on. Aha! Yes. Oh, good. Lucky I didn't say something rude, like poo poo wee wee or something. All right. What do you Nancy asks, what do you recommend for list building on our blog? We don't.
Well, we've always been not at this stage, no.
No, that's right.
Do we want to let people know what we use?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we've always been a big user of Aweber, and at this stage I don't see anyone not recommend Aweber as a building interface.
Absolutely. No, there's definitely, I would say that Aweber is fantastic for that. And in fact, I know amongst all the pro internet marketers I know, Aweber works up to the point where you're dealing with mega lists, and then they tend to use Email Labs. But for all intents and purposes, Aweber is the go. Okay, Melanie asks, I've installed my blogs with WordPress Direct. If I decide not to keep it after the trial, does the theme and all the plugins stay installed?
My understanding is the blogs that you have will stay. I'm presuming that Melanie has a free account, so
yep.
Yes, so blogs will stay. Should submit a support ticket to the WordPress Direct support area to get certainty about that from the WordPress Direct people.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that because when you install it on your own server, because at the end of the day, the WordPress Direct program is an installation system. So once it's installed on your system, it's not like they can reach in there and take it back. The only thing I'm not 100% certain, and I will get certainty and clarity on this and just let you know, is whether the auto content stuff continues to work. That would be the thing that I'm not sure about. But certainly all the other stuff would, I'm sure, work. Okay. Guru Steve asks, hi, and thanks. Just in regards to keyword density in posts, how relevant do you think this is?
There is definitely some relevance, but for scale of unsigned several times within the article, and when the title and guarantee sufficient keyword density for their articles and for their posts.
Sorry, mate, you were cracking up a little bit. I think I'm stretching the hotel's lack of bandwidth to the max here, trying to do both of these. I noticed a lot of you guys are commenting on free autoresponder services and all these sorts of things. I tell you what, not a good idea. Straight up, and let me tell you why. You shouldn't be doing an autoresponder until you know you're going to spend a lot of time in that marketplace, as I discussed with you guys in day 25. Because here's the problem. If you go with one of these free providers and you then go and it becomes a success, they're not going to be useful to you long because their delivery stats are just no good. So that's very important. And the delivery rate is really shocking. So what you need to do is you need to be certain you're going to be in that niche, and then you need to be spending the money on Aweber. That's not an affiliate link. It's not anything. It's just there. They've got the best deliverability, and they'll scale with you as you get going. You know, that's again. If I look around at what people use, they use Aweber. Okay. Ernie asks, do we know when the other features for Market Samurai will be operating for paying customers? No, we don't. You have to ask them. Could be some cool surprises coming up though. Can't say too much. Tracy's saying, my niche will be drop ship products. Would you recommend an Amazon store for this, or my own e-commerce setup and drop shipper? Thanks. Depends. You can. It's not. I don't think that's an either-or question. I think you can start off with, a Amazon store, and then as the operations get bigger, maybe you want to start pursuing your own direct contacts, and if you get as big as a Brad Fallon, he directly imports all the stuff himself from now on. Morley asks, hang on, back to SEO analysis. What if the on-page attributes are all no, meaning green, but the off-page links are all very competitive? What do you reckon, Rob?
If your competition has a good deal of off-page authority, i.e. links, then you're going to struggle to compete with them in the short term until you've built up enough links to keep the links that your competitors have. So, in my opinion, off-page authority is stronger than on-page authority. So be wary. Very
good. Very good. Switchover Ask says, hey Ed, my affiliate program only pays like 7% of like $25. Are you from the Valley? And I haven't made a sale yet. I'm not on like 200 visitors a day, but there was one day when I had like 554 visitors. I didn't make a sale. I can only do this because this is how Hannah talks. Because the link was broken. Do you think I should carry on with this, or should I just go for a big paying affiliate like $100 a sale without a market like smoking? And he actually wrote that. Financing or something, and find a niche within that market. Remember, first of all, why we are testing the affiliate marketing. Okay, I don't expect you to make a profit at this stage. I mean, how awesome is that? Testing a market and some people actually are making a profit. How good is that? That's wonderful. But that's not the point of it. Remember, the point of it at this stage is do they make sales? If they make sales, then we can have a look at doing we could do we could do he's actually from the East End of London. Switch over. We could do what affiliate? You could do other affiliate programs. You try all sorts of things. The thing we're testing at this point is, do they buy? So the quantum, the amount you're making, is nowhere near as relevant as the buying thing. So there we have it.
How awesome was it? He had 554 visitors in one day.
Yeah,
that's
totally
awesome.
Thanks for pointing. I was so wrapped up in my Valley funny joke, which I'm sure all 205 of you were just totally thrilled with, that I missed the minor fact that he had 554 visitors on one day. Oh dear. Okay, M. James says, having trouble finding a non-competitive niche that I can score a top position in. Any ideas to help steer away from running into high competition?
More specific keywords.
More specific keywords. Easy. Done. There you go. Absolutely. Tell you what, you should never have two hotels facing each other, let me tell you. Or it's a good idea. I don't know. It depends on your prelocation, I suppose.
Isn't that an entertainment feature?
It is. It's like, who needs cable? When you can just perv on everybody literally over the other side of the street. Oh, of course, they're looking at me. Hey. But I'm not naked. Allah asks, what's the meaning of life? Curtis asks, hey Ed and Bob, after using Market Samurai for a bit, realise how powerful of a tool it is. Oh, yes, you're absolutely right. And what's been interesting, I can't tell you, Market Samurai was the toast of the Stompernet seminar this weekend, Rob. Just on everybody's lips. They just all thought it was amazing. Andy Edmonds, who's the super brain in Stompernet, just thought it was amazing and loved the implementation of Eugene's, the way he's done it. So that's the highest praise. So Curtis asks, yeah, well, and he's quite right. My question is, the top 3 positions in Google are all green, except maybe some index page links for the keyword you are using. Why would it matter how many competing pages there are if you can beat the top 3 spots for that keyword?
Not quite sure exactly where this is coming from.
No, well, I suppose it all looks on the SEO side of things. It looks easy, but the competition is not so good. Uh-oh. just talk amongst yourselves for a second. Yeah, sorry, I better get this in case the hotel's going up. Gosh. Hello? Yes. Yes, I did, Sandy. I'm just on a call here at the moment, so I'll probably get back to you in the morning. Is that okay? Yeah, no, I got it. Got it. Good on you. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Oops. Sorry about that. Now, wait. Do you know where we were, Rob?
We were talking about Curtis's question.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. And so he was saying, looking at the competition analysis, it looks easy, but there's, potentially hundreds of thousands of competing pages.
What I've observed often is that the top 3 sites that are coming up in the SEO competition are often, they look easy, but they're usually domains that have a very large number of authority, authority. So just because they look easy on page doesn't mean that they're competing against respect to be
So would you say, sorry, because you just broke up in that last little section, would you say that if all those factors seem quite low, would you say that is the possibility of being attacked, or should we just stick to the program?
Google doesn't make mistakes, mate. There's a reason why.
I'll tell you what Rob said there. Sorry, mate, you're breaking up, but I'll tell you exactly what Rob said because I've heard him say that before. Google doesn't make mistakes. There's always a reason that it's doing something. So if there's stacks of competing pages, there's a reason. So there you go. Okay, question 1. Lisa's wondering, why does Hannah talk like a Valley girl? It's a Penley thing. If you have a business already, but there are no... If you can imagine a Valley girl with an Australian accent, that's what it's like. Hannah's very good at accents, by the way. She gets it from her mother. Me, I start out with the accent I'm trying to do and end up Pakistani. If you have a business already, but there are no good keyword phrases in the greater than 80. Oh, fantastic question. Lisa Hartwell, Queen of the United Kingdom, in waiting. The thing that you need to concentrate on when you've got an existing business, the SEOT number is not anywhere near as important. And the reason for that is, even if there's, say, 5 searches a month or 5 searches a day in that particular category, you just need to be there to catch those 5. And that's particularly important. I kept using the example during the training of a house painter. and that is a classic example where if you got 80 calls a day from that, it would be crazy. So that's what that is. Now what else we got there? Tell you what, I had because I only had like 30 minutes to have dinner with Paul. I went to the deli downstairs, like next door downstairs. It's one of those big all-you-can-eat bars. You know you're in a place of distinction when it was $6.47 a pound for the smorgasbord. It was great. Lucky I had a $100 bill. Donna asks, wasn't that a good one, Rob? I thought that was a great setup. I thought there was a wind-up. I thought I'd get a chuckle. Okay, Ed, for a niche, is a service harder to market than a product? No, not at all. I just use product a lot because that's in my nature, and if I can't put product in my hair, may as well talk about products. Jeff from New Hampshire asks, SEO question. Top 3 out of the 5 are Amazon links. Is this difficult to overcome? Roberto. Oh, hang on, you've gone very quiet there, Rob. What are you doing with your microphone? You pulled it out.
Sorry, is that better?
That's better. You shouldn't put that microphone there when we're on channel. I know it feels good, but... all right.
Normally Amazon links have a relatively low authority, so they shouldn't be too difficult to overcome. You just need to build a decent number of links to beat them out.
Absolutely. So the answer, go for it, Jeff from New Hampshire. Mizzy Hizzy Cindy asks, do we really need to limit ourselves to one market? I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Thanks for this whole dang shebang of a challenge. I love it. Cindy. When you're market researching, we encourage you not to limit yourself to one market. But as you go through, we do suggest you work through one market before you try something else. I saw a great thing at the conference on the weekend, Rob, which you'll laugh at because I completely ignore this advice. But hey, do as I say, not as I do. You don't think Hannah's heard that. Check this out. Doing a bit of artwork for you guys. In fact, I'll do an abridged version because it's taking me way too long. Okay. Hang on, where are we? There. Observe. Imagine A is a project and then B is a project. Okay, you with me? So A is a project and B is a project. And those square boxes represent a unit of time. Now, and this is a money-making exercise, right? You looking forward to seeing where this goes, Rob?
I'm on about a 30-second delay. I can't see a thing, mate.
I just flashed my wee-wee. This is really good, trust me. Okay. Now you can see on the top row there is 3 A's and 3 B's. That's a total of 6 units of time. To complete Project A and start making money, you have to go through 3 boxes, 3 units of time, and then you focus on Project B, go through 3 boxes, and then at the end of 6 units of time, you have not only been making money for 3 units of time through the B, but also you start making money with project B as well. If the bottom, where you can see in my very, very poorly written boxes here, if you mix up the project and try to tackle both of them at the same time, in terms of units of time, you don't actually start making money from project A till point 5. So 5 of the times the way through, and then you don't make your second unit of money till 6. So it's just not it's just not worth it. So that's why we recommend narrowing down, fully exploring one market, and then, and only then, go through to the second market. Thank you, Colette. I'm seeing Colette doing some excellent chat. Look at your chat screen, and Colette's going to put it up so you can see it. Ed, will the TDC stats tracker continue to be functional post-challenge? Yes. Okay, Dare asks, I tested one market, saw it was ultra profitable, but I don't like it. I like to go in markets I haven't tested and don't know they're don't know they're profitable. Yeah, sure. No, I don't want to go and grab the easy money. I want the hard money. I want the money I have to work at. Yeah, there might be a good question. What's to do with the niche? Oh, you don't like the niche. Oh, okay, that's good. Don't have the money for outsourcing. I don't know. What would you recommend in that situation, Rob?
Get over it. Get on with it.
Yeah. Well, if you don't like, I did talk about it in sort of day 25, didn't I? A little bit. That I said, if you didn't like the niche or you didn't go into Oprah, then I'd move on with it. But you know what? In that case, and if you've don't have money for outsourcing, maybe you develop it up just enough to get it to a position where you sell it. That would be a good idea. What do you reckon?
Yep, sounds good.
Because there's something to this buying and selling stuff, apparently. Yes, so concentrate and establish one market, absolutely correct, before you go on and do it. Georgia says, just wanted to tell you how awesome I think you guys are, and thanks so much for all your hard work. No worries. Oh, rats, I just deleted somebody's question. Feel free to ignore this question if it's been covered before, but I won't know until I've read it. If you're getting more traffic on Squidoo than on your blog, is it okay to link directly to your affiliate product through Squidoo rather than linking from Squidoo to your blog? Or are backlinks from Squidoo to your blog more important in the long term?
The last sentence is the key.
Or are the backlinks from Squidoo to your blog more important in the long term? So the answer would be yes.
Yes.
They are.
I mean, yes, in the short term, link through from the Squidoo lens, because I mean, in the end, if you're getting some traffic, and you feel that you can expose them to the affiliate product through the lens, then do so. But ultimately, what we really want are those backlinks to your main blog.
There we are. Okay. Justin asks, can we apply what we've learned to individual pages within our current websites with the same success, or does it need to be in a blog?
Yes, they can apply what they learned to individual pages. Yes. The other reason things it's easy to promote and achieve SG rankings, which are much harder to do from individual pages on a website. But the techniques will still work but just not quite as well.
Fantastic. So just, sorry mate, you dropped out a little bit at the start, but basically you were saying, yes, the techniques and strategies work. It's probably easy to get going. Oh, that's why you were dropping out. I've got my .Mac, Mobile Me, going. Good one. Alright, that'll stop in a second. Related question to don't like a niche. I'm also branding myself, so looking to choose niches in line with what I do, which has a lot of competition, but I've got an innovative new solution. Very good. So it's a USP, unique selling proposition. Do you see doing niches just to make money and then others more in line with what I'm doing if the competition's too tight at the moment? How do I do it? Well, if you've got a discipline and you're trying to promote your discipline, well, you've made your market research and topic selection. So we have to do the best we have with what we're given. So you need to do a thorough analysis of that market. This is something, actually, I'll run this by you, Rob. I realised over the course of this weekend that when you're marketing on the internet, once you've done your market research and so on, you're no longer marketing to that market. You're no longer marketing to the people in that market. You're no longer marketing about the products in that market. You're not marketing to small furry animals. In fact, everything that you do from that point forward is marketing to phrases. Because at the end of the day, whether it's AdWords, whether it's SEO, whatever you're doing, it's about the phrase. And once you've got your market selection, everything else is about phrases with traffic. How do you think about that?
There's a very good reason why my Beechworth presentation was titled "The Key is the Keywords."
Maybe I just subliminally stole all your ideas. That everybody thought I was brilliant in Atlanta. Let me tell you, Rob. I thought I was a genius.
But yeah, man, I agree with that.
Yeah, funnily enough, yeah, because you invented it. But yes, that's look. It's not about who gets the credit, unless it's somebody else getting credit for me. But it's not. But it's all about phrases, right? So to come back to the question, you need to analyse every phrase in your market and look for weaknesses. Look for little bridgeheads, little toe holds to do that. And that
Pam asks, Pam poses an interesting question. Is this just about making money? Well, no. Some people may choose to use these techniques to gain exposure for a charity or to gain exposure into a hobby area they might have without any expectation of making money. What it's about is traffic. It's about positioning yourself so that any traffic that might exist for a certain set of keywords, that traffic is likely to, at some stage, come along and visit your website or your blog that you have positioned to be exposed to that traffic. How you choose to leverage that traffic is entirely up to you, and you may do that. You may choose to leverage it to make money, or to build a list, or just simply to get your message out into the world.
Exactly.
It's entirely up to you.
Alright, let's have a look here. Oh, Fresh Air 3 says, Ed, I made my first $2 this weekend. Thanks, I'm so excited. Brilliant. Well done. Which reminds me, actually, we should have said this. Caro is going to be running the Hall of Fame this year while I'm travelling around so much. So, I think let her know so she can verify it and put up the Hall of Fame. So she's going to be doing that, which is brilliant. So that is very cool. Now I'm just going to stop the recording here for a sec, Rob, so we can load it up to YouTube and we'll continue again.